I can't think of a better time to introduce myself. My name is Steven. I am starting the channel, The Adventures of Man's Projects Unknown. Why do we call it that? Well, I like OPU for short. My wife hates it, absolutely despises it. She made me change it to The Adventures of. Fine, I'll go with that if it'll satisfy you. We are currently in Utah. We're in Salt Lake. We picked up a project out of Levin, Utah. Found it on Facebook Marketplace, and it's just one of the things that we're going to be doing here on the channel. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. You're going to see us working on cars and motorcycles, oddball things you wouldn't think we'll be doing. You can expect that from us. So when you think OPU, think of weird things, because it's going to happen. I have to apologize in advance because I don't believe there's one person that will ever watch this channel that isn't going to be offended about something, because that's kind of what I'm about. I do weird stuff. Somebody's always offended at me. It's always funny to me and most of the people around me, but somebody's always offended. Usually it's my wife. Why she's still with me, I don't know. Well, currently not with me. I'm here picking her up. I went and picked up the project and left her at the motel this morning. I left at 5 a.m. because she didn't want to get up that early. But let's not keep you within anticipation anymore. I'm going to go ahead and get out, and I will introduce you to project number 1. This is the girl that I picked up. It is a cycle camp motorcycle camper. It's something that we'll be using quite a bit on the channel, because when we go on our quote-unquote adventures, this is probably where my wife and I are going to be sleeping. Yes, it's a little rough, but you know what? I've seen worse. It's just one of those rare ones from the either late 70s or early 80s. It's a cycle camp motorcycle camper. It's even got the actual original swivel hitch on it, which I haven't seen on any of them yet that I've picked up. Like I said, she's in rough shape, but that's okay. I can fix that. You'll see that on the channel here too. But we drove here from Nebraska. It took us 2 days to get here because my wife doesn't let me shotgun the roads anymore. She just thinks, oh, that's to make a vacation about it, because that's what we do. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get out here and get back. But, it is what it is. And, well, welcome to the channel. Well, for those of you that have never traveled through Utah, I don't know, it's absolutely gorgeous. But the road, they don't know how to build a straight road through a mountain. This is the part where my wife usually freaks out because, we do the speed limit and it's a twisty, windy road. She don't like those. I think this would be a lot more fun on the motorcycle. She doesn't. But that's okay. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. Typically, I'd want to take the back roads, but we have to be back into Nebraska tomorrow so we can turn around, jump on the motorcycle, and leave again. So, yeah, we'll be filming a lot. Got everything tied down nice and tight behind us. I figure it'll follow me all the way home just fine. This is my wife, by the way. This is Sheila. She's like, don't make me sound like a rag. She's not. She just puts up with me, and I have no idea how or why. But she does. So, we're going to go ahead and cruise on back and go up and down these twisty, windy. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, she shifted good. Big load. Snow trucks. Lots of fun. So, we'll let you know if anything fun happens. See you in a while.
Yeah.
You think men should worship you because you can create a race of nothing but women. And the only reason you want to keep us around is to fix your cars when you break down. I don't see that working.
It works out perfectly. Why are you recording this?
Because I want everybody to know the kind of conversations I have to deal with when we're in the car by ourselves for 7 hours before we get home. I think the people want to know.
I don't think they do.
I don't think you want the people to know.
I think that you don't want the people to know, but I don't think.
I don't think you think.
I think that you think that. I think that you should have to worship me no matter what.
Why?
Because I'm me.
Because you're you. And exactly what does that entail?
Really?
Oh yeah, no.
Do you want me to? Where do you want me to start?
Go ahead.
Because there's a whole bunch of shit that wouldn't get done if I was not around.
Don't start with sex. I could pull this truck over to the next stop and throw rocks at 10 people that are not having sex with me. That don't matter. Because I can hit them with sticks. They're everywhere.
That's not my fault. That's your fault.
Somehow it's my fault. I know how to do laundry. I know how to do dishes.
Dave, do the dishes.
Damn right. It's called delegation.
You say, Dave, do dishes, Ed, go cook for me. You treat them like maids.
They enjoy cooking for me.
No, they don't.
Really?
Nobody likes cooking for you.
No, you don't like cooking for me.
I don't like cooking for you. You're a pain in my ass.
I'm a pain in your ass.
Yes, because every time I bucket cookie, you can bitch.
Well, yeah. I don't particularly like my hamburgers dark enough that I could use them as chalk.
Well, that's not my fault.
Right, mind you, Sheila was here.
Well, that's not my fault.
Bad enough that they named a burger after you at the restaurant.
And
They called it the Sheila Burger.
And guess what? My cousin ordered that burger, so I don't even want to hear it.
Ruby Tuesdays, Council Bluffs. They're closed now. Wonder why?
It wasn't because of my burger.
We don't know that.
Bullshit.
Manager could have walked in one day and said, "What is that?" "Oh, that's the Sheila Burger." "I don't put that on the menu." "Oh, we had to." "Why is that?" "Well, because watch." As it destroyed the tile on the bathroom
It
wall.
did not.
Yeah, whatever.
And that was a very good cook at Ruby Tuesdays.
He was high.
No, he was not. And he made my burger perfect. I didn't have to send it back 20 times like every place else I eat at.
Most people at the restaurants we go to don't smoke dope.
Well, then more power to him for smoking dope because he got my burger right.
I'll see what I have to deal with. Every day. Every day.
Not my fault. You married me.
Always my fault.
It is.
We'll get into the whole who married who and why
Yeah.
later on in the channel because Y'all gonna want to hear that story too.
No, you ain't.
Okay. Well, a little bit of an update. One of the straps came loose on the trailer, so I had to pull over. Wind was whipping anywhere between 40 and 60 miles an hour, and it was a tailwind. So I got out of the truck okay, but when I went to get back in, I grabbed a hold of the door, and I really pulled my shoulder something fierce. So I had to kind of make a makeshift sling just so I can get myself home and go see my doctor. So, yeah, this trip just got a lot more interesting. Here we go. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that might be interested, yes, my wife and I had some little banter back and forth this morning. We do that. It's all in fun. It's never anything serious. We just get really, really bored because, well, it's Wyoming. Look at this. You want to see what Wyoming looks like? A whole bunch of that mixed in with these little yellow things, and then those guys right there. Yeah, that's Wyoming. However, it is an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. So we got that going for us. But either way, we made it from Levin, Utah, and I had previously left my wife sleeping at the motel in Salt Lake City. I went down and picked up my little project, and turned around, picked her back up, had a little bit of breakfast. We hit the road, dislocated my shoulder in the wind yesterday because, you know, Wyoming. And I got to thinking last night when we were sitting in the motel and my shoulder was killing me and I had taken some pain medicine, that I figured, you know, the next time I get brilliant idea to, you know, like drive across Wyoming without a diesel truck, I've invited my friends and family to remind me that I would much rather get my ball sack waxed by a 95-year-old woman with very poor grip. Just so I don't do that again, because this sucked. Oh, not that your whole house demeanor hasn't been absolutely
I know.
pleasant this entire trip.
And you've been a peach. Grumpy.
But
every morning.
I didn't sleep well last night, as you can tell. Got in last night late. Mama wanted out of the truck. She'd had enough of me. And we went in, packed everything up. Beautiful motel. It's called the American Inn in Laramie, Wyoming. That's about how far we made it. Still 8 hours from home, but not a big deal. We got in there. Yeah, the accommodations were fabulous. The room was very nice. Huge bathroom. Wonderful dispensaries for soap and everything. Water pressure was a little weak, but we fixed that. And when we turned the air conditioner on, sometime after chit-chatting and everything, I took 3 Ambien because the air conditioner sounded like somebody was trying to figure out how to pack a steel fly swatter into a plethora of Walmart bags all night long. It was horrible. If you've never heard that sound, don't. It's not worth it. I listened to it all night. I was finally able to go to sleep because my wife said I was snoring sometime around 11 o'clock at night. But before that, I had dinner, which consisted of a can of SpaghettiOs that we brought with us and one of those single-serving Velveeta microwavable meals combined. because, you know, ambient. And then because my goofy ass was stumbling around enough I couldn't find a spoon, I used my homemade beef jerky as a spoon. So I had a very interesting dinner. I don't think my wife ate last night because she had to watch me eat that and decided nothing was better than that. So, yeah, as you can imagine, the fragrance in the car is probably not the greatest. Hilarious to me.
Yeah, to you. Only to you.
I don't think she's having a very good trip. But we should be home, I'm guessing, around 3 or so this afternoon. Cruise along a pretty good clip. I put some Lucas into the engine, and because, you know, it says right on the bottle, oil alone is just not enough. And I've been punishing this thing pretty good. It's a 2007 Ford Explorer pulling a trailer that a motorcycle camper on the back. It's pissed off, to say the least. Although I am getting like 22 miles to a gallon worth of fuel out of it on the flats. 13 going through the mountains, so don't get too excited. I probably spent double in fuel of what the actual camper cost me. Which is fine. I don't care. Sheila got to see horses and baby cows and goats and things she thought she'd never see anywhere. One of those, it was a crane. What a crane was doing in, you know, well, there was a pair of them, so I'm assuming they were mates, but they were in Wyoming. She kept asking me to drop her off at the state pen yesterday. She thought that would be fun.
Sounded fun.
Sounded fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just want to drop me off.
I should have dropped you off. I've never seen you again.
Well, prison.
Mind you, she's from Pocahontas, Iowa. And she wants to go to an all-male prison and stay.
We start changing directions.
Doesn't even like it when I can't drive down a straight road that isn't straight. Okay. Well, enjoy the banter. We'll continue our conversation a little later on this afternoon. Have fun.
It's only like 10:30.
Yeah, well, like I said,
Okay.
you're hungry. We're going to get gas. I've got a doctor's appointment at 4:30, and there's a Subway and a Fat Dogs. And again, we are nowhere.
That clock.
There's a sign that says we are absolutely nowhere. So, make up your mind. You want a Fat Dog or you want a Subway?
I already got
Oh, shut up.
Fat
I knew
Dog.
you said you were going to... You know what? Kiss my ass.
I already got a Fat Dog.
I'm not going to take offense to that one.
I wouldn't either. If I were you.
Get out of my truck. Okay, everybody. I did finally make it home. It wasn't for nothing, though. I did dislocate my shoulder. Doctor gave me some good meds for it, but can't get those till tomorrow because when I was out, I was in Rollins, Wyoming. I live in Omaha, Nebraska, so yeah. But we made it home. Finally got the camper at home where she belongs, and little bitty old Explorer did a right nice job. And now we can get to work on all of our other projects, which I better introduce you to one of the very first projects that we started. We're
in the process of rebuilding currently. Here's the beginnings of the next project. As you can see, at one point was a nice nifty little boat trailer. Not going to be a boat trailer much longer. They started tearing into it before I could get back with the camera. But here's what we're going to be putting on that trailer. I already built it once. I'll have other stuff on there for you at another time. This is the trailer we built for it originally, and the trailer itself is just too heavy to pull behind a gold wing, because, well, when we end up on Poverty Tour, we'll be handling that too. But yeah, we're going to be putting this together this week. I'll keep you informed, so stay tuned. I told you we were weird. Y'all didn't believe me. Let's toss that one over there. This is part of my crew. This is JoJo. And we got Slow Dave. Turn around and say hi. Nobody wants to see your ass. And we got Big Ed over there. Well, at least he was nice and gave us 2 fingers this time. Generally, he doesn't do that. Aha.
Where was it?
Right here are the 2 gold wings that we'll be pulling all of these toys with. So, we got a couple more that aren't on camera at the moment, but we'll get to them. Currently, they are going to be doing up the wiring on this trailer. Do I need to go get spray paint so we can spray paint this goose?
No, I just want to get rid of that circle.
Or do we want to...
There's only one wire here.
Are we going to spray paint the tongue or the trailer? Or do I need to go get some?
At some point.
Alright, so here's the beginnings of it. I'll keep everybody informed. Just wanted to introduce you to the crew. And like I said, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. Hey, I got my grandson a birthday present while we were out and about getting the trailer. I thought it was cute. Well, that about does it for the very first video. I'm just finishing editing it up. I know I needed to get this out there for Poverty Tour. Got a whole lot more content on the cremator casket build. You guys will see that on your final day of Poverty Tour. We don't have the ability to go during the full tour like we wanted to, but you will see it on Poverty Tour. We will be there. Final day, we're going to be cooking up some hot dogs and stuff for everybody while we're there. But I wanted to do an exit on this because I just discovered I haven't even done my intro to the channel yet. I guess I'll have to get to that next. But wanted to just kind of give you an exit on this one here. I hope everybody's enjoying the banter as much as I do. Well, my wife does. We all know how that goes. You guys have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you guys will come see us out there on Poverty Tour.